How's it going, everybody? So I'm gonna take you guys through my week a little bit and just kind of film and show you guys what I've been working on throughout it. I've been working on a little bit of drift cars. I've been working with some 124th crawler stuff, hopefully some 110th crawler stuff soon. I really want to keep playing with that. That's a lot of fun. And now that the weather's starting to get nice, it's actually nice to be outside. I'm in my patio right now. I want to show you guys my first little project I've been working on. So, some of you know I got this little 24. It's my girlfriend. It kind of matches her white Jeep. But I had some extra foam lying around, so I went ahead and just started working on this little short piece of crawler course for this little 24. I'm gonna cut a little entrance on this side, so I can come up here and just have a couple little lines. I'll probably make a couple more of these so we can kind of piece them together since this thing's kind of small. It was just a little test piece, but actually it turned out pretty cool, and it was all free foam, so I can't complain too much. Another thing I worked on this weekend actually is I built this workbench out here. As you can see, it's nice and tall too, so I can play with RC cars on it, work on it, do little projects. I got some carpet. I'm actually going to line the top of this table with, and I think that's going to turn out really nice. So let's get on into it. I'm going to start carving this out a little bit. I've carved a couple of fun little lines into this thing. I'll paint it at some point probably, but this will be fun for just now, for messing around. Got one, you can kind of come up through here. If I don't mess it up with my one-handed. The only thing about this stock axial ESC, it's a little bit touchy. Do that right. Get us up there. Oh. Kind of fun. It's really fun actually. I like this little thing. Alright, so this SCX24 is pretty much 100% stock. I just have some brass links on the bottom of it, and then the steering is also metal to get rid of the play from the plastic in it. This thing's a lot of fun. I think an AX24 would be a lot of fun too, with a little rear steer they build into them, but for a stock little car, this is fun. You guys like these things? Let me know if you guys got any good ideas for upgrades for these that I don't know about. Alright, I'm going to try to put this carpet on this workbench. I actually went to Home Depot and bought this. It was up on one of the big rolls. It comes in 12-foot sections, and I needed like 8.5 feet of it, so I couldn't buy the pre-cut roll, so I had to get some cut. So I got some extras, but we're going to top this. We're going to line the top of this bad boy with some carpet, so it makes it a little bit nicer when we're setting stuff down on it. Alright, for this carpet, I'm going to use some spray adhesive and a staple gun, I think. I think it should work. Alright, that plus spray adhesive I think will be perfect. Got this thing all finished up, and it honestly looks pretty good. I'm excited to use it. Nice and soft, keep stuff protected. Right, this thing's perfect. I'm excited for this. Whether it's household projects or RC stuff, it's nice to have a little place to work and set stuff down. I actually started playing with some real rocks to make a little mini 1/24th crawlers course, and that's when I quickly realized you need a lot more rocks than it looks like. Even though these are awesome, it's about 3 seconds of driving time and you're done. So it's gonna be a little bit fun to figure out what I want to do with the 24 scale stuff. I'm not like super into it, but it is fun because it is easy and you can do it at home, and you can kind of play around and make little fun courses. All right, let's go hop into the drift stuff I've been working on, because that was the next thing. I was chasing some demons at the track. I couldn't get my setup figured out. I kept changing stuff. It kept getting weirder and weirder. So I'm hoping the little changes I'm about to make and what I'm going to show you guys are going to help. So let's hop into that. So it's the next day after we got back from the drift track, hanging out with a bunch of people. We were there late that Saturday night. I wanted to work on my shocks a little bit and clean some stuff up, get some fresh oil in my car. And I also moved some stuff around in the front. So I worked on some angles. I think some stuff when the first time I built it came loose and just kind of shifted a little. So I worked on the camber. I also moved my servo back a little bit to reduce a little bit of toe. That way I was having a little bit of an issue where I was starting to lose the rear end pretty easy, and it just felt a little unstable. So I'm going to start playing with that a little bit before we get close to this next comp. And I was just going to check in with that. I'm going to work on this, and we'll head to the track at some point and get this thing going, see how it feels. If you're looking for something to watch while you're working on your cars and you're looking for some awesome tips and tricks, go check out RC Drift Talk. There's a channel right there. Go give them a follow and watch some of their past episodes, because there's some really, really useful information from, honestly, some of the top drivers. So I've been learning a lot from them, and I appreciate that they're doing it. Yeah, I think I'll be a guest at some point too. We've been talking a little bit, so keep an eye out for that. I'll let you guys know too, so that'll be fun. Shout out to Blown RCs for these dope stickers. A little purple Johnny to match my car. Like a nice big chonky yellow boy. That thing will look sick on something. Just working on some videos while I'm sitting here. If you guys have seen them, shout out. Let me know in the comments. We're out here at Super G, about to do some practice. Steve and Joey put the little back call out again, saying they had some free laps going. There's some guys filming something out here earlier. Joey doing some business. Steve's over there. We just got here. We're just about to get on the track for a little bit. Alright, I got some pointers to throw some more angle into it and to add a lot more camber. So I got a little bit more into it. So we're gonna see how this runs. Alright, so I'm swapping these out for these angled guys because my buddy told me it would actually give me a lot more angle, just a little bit extra at least to work with. So I'm gonna swap that out. I got one swapped on this side already, as you can see. And we'll see how it looks. You guys are swapping. Oh. I think we're getting closer. I've been asking lots of questions to people. I've got a bunch of camber in it now. I also changed, like I said earlier, I changed out those ball ends to these angled ones. I even got shown a car that had complete 90-degree ball ends, which were kind of cool, so those are interesting. Let's see, what else? Servo, I got set right here, if you're interested in seeing that. I also just asked and got some clarification, and the servo should be in a good position. I got 3 in the rear, 3 millimeter in the rear to angle it there, and I also have 2 or 3, no, it should be 3 in the front as well, so there should be 6 overall. That seems to be what a lot of the guys are running. So we're gonna keep driving, dialing in just a little fine details, making sure everything kind of works together. But I've been getting a lot of help, and I really appreciate it because this car's starting to feel good, and I was getting nervous. So thank you guys. Back home, it's the next day. It's Saturday. What you were watching was a Friday night at Super G. There'll be a full video edit on that coming soon. I'll do like a whole vlog breakdown. That was a cool little night. But I just got back. I want to just finish up this video, wrapping up, talking about my car a little bit. I got a ton of help from buddy Jason at the track. Sorry about all that. We changed a lot of stuff. He looked at my car and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I don't know." And so we just started telling me things to change, and it's starting to feel really good. Get everything dialed in. Way more angle. I think I need to bring my offset out a little bit on each side, because now when I'm fully angled, I'm actually hitting the shock. And I think that was slowing me down and making me spin out a little bit there at the end when I started getting more comfortable. So I'm going to work on that next. I'm going to keep editing this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please subscribe. Tell me what you thought. Let me know what more you would want to see in these little videos of just kind of going over the stuff that I do over the week. And we'll see how they go. So let me know. All right, have a good one.